Hi, and welcome to another episode of Hot Takes with me, the Silver Fox. A very short video this time, but it's just to show the Rotten Tomatoes score on Jurassic World Dominion. And we can see why there is such a disparity between what the critics are saying and what the general public are saying. There's quite a difference, and I think we all can work out why. But without further ado, I'll just flick straight over to the Rotten Tomatoes page and we'll take a look at it. So here we have Rotten Tomatoes, and I'm partially covering it, so let me just move that up a little bit. So, as you see, the critics have given it a 34%, which is very low, very low. They're saying it's a poor film, and they are slating it left, right, and centre. And I think it's very unfair because they're slating it for one reason, but they're doing people a disservice, because all the stars in it have worked very hard. All the technical people work very hard. A lot of people put a lot of effort into this, and it's been slagged, I think, for one reason only. However, the people who've gone to actually see it are saying it's a lot better. I mean, virtually 80%. They're giving it nearly 80%, which would translate, I suppose, as 4 stars out of 5. And if you're getting a film with 4 stars out of 5, you've got a film in your hands that's going to do very well. And I think it's going to do very well. Because people like the franchise, and it's been building up to this. They're getting the old crew back, they're getting the new crew there. It's the final film in the arc, if you will. It's going to do very, very well, regardless of what the critics think. So we ask, why are the critics slating it? Well, I think this is the reason. This, of course, is Chris Pratt. Now, why are they slating him? Why are they slating this entire film? Because of him. He's been, throughout all these films, he's done very well. He's a likeable character, he's a likeable actor. He's generally regarded as a very nice man. He's been obviously here, he's in Marvel, Guardians of the Galaxy, and so forth. He's great, there's nothing wrong with him. But the critics don't like him for a reason. So, what is the reason? Well, it appears that Chris Pratt, being a very nice man, he's a Christian. He is very forgiving. He doesn't take sides. He doesn't express preferences. He keeps his politics to himself. He keeps his view on sexuality to himself. He keeps his views on virtually everything to himself. And the weird lefty woke lot don't like that. They don't like someone who's private and doesn't publicly exude all their bigotry, all their hatred. Oh no, you've got to show your bigotry. You've got to show your hatred. You've got to show your hatred to white people. You've got to show your bigotry to people who don't conform to our weird ways. So he takes no stance. He doesn't declare himself a Republican. He doesn't declare himself a Democrat. He doesn't declare himself as being pro-trans or anti-trans. He doesn't declare anything, and they absolutely hate that. They take that as a personal affront, and therefore they castigate him for it. These people are weird and they're sick, and so consequently he gets voted down by the critics, who are all woke wankers. And so here we have an entire production being slagged off by the woke left wankerati. Meanwhile, genuine, normal people are going to see the film and going, hey, this is great. Don't believe the film criticisms because they are so biased simply because they hate Chris Pratt. Go see the film, judge for yourself. If you're going to see it and you don't like it, absolutely fine. But don't not like it because of what the critics are saying. Don't like it because you don't like the production, you don't like the direction, or you don't like the storyline. Don't like it for a reason. Just don't like it because a lefty weirdo critic has said not to like it. I bet you like it. Anyway, I'm going to come up and round off. There's an awful lot of this. The critics will slag off a film, mark it down, tell you not to see it because of one item in it, one person in it, one particular tiny viewpoint in it. They do this because they have to show how wonderful, how rounded they are as people and how caring they are. But they're not. They're destroying livelihoods. They're destroying things because they can't create anything themselves. Their biases, their bigotry, and their hatred is all consuming within them. They have empty lives because if all they have is bad criticism based on their political viewpoint, then they are joyless and soulless. They are empty people. We know that. You only have to look at all the mad wankerati lefties out there. They're all joyless. So, yeah, go and see the film. Go and see it, and I guarantee you'll like it. If nothing else, it's a couple of hours of sitting there, eating popcorn, drinking your Coke, having a good time, take your mind off the hook, and just be entertained. And Sam Neill's in it, so it's bound to be good. Anyway, I shall round off there. If you like what you hear and see on the channel, please hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. Ring the bell for notifications of future output. Leave a like, leave a comment. And until next time, stay safe, stay well, and goodbye.